这是传说中的变身不打脸的意思吗？跑掉。团体，我刚才听到有狗叫的声音，可是这个变身不打脸也太……哎呦哎呦！这样。哎呀！哇！直接扑你，这个伤害太高了吧？怕了吧？处理他们，想复原。还有一只，太大意啦！完了！哎，等一下，暂停！哎，投降输一半啊！投降输一半，投降输一半，喂，滚！急营营的啊，死了啊！不行！这样，年纪大，对，一个翻滚啊，神翻滚，会了啊！攻击之前，然后按叉的话，你可以直接把它翻滚避掉它的伤害，有没有？像这样子，是不是？你跑啊！我会了啊！一次的失败不会造成我的这个怎么讲气馁，打爆你，舒服吗？还有一只啊！哎呦，危险！再来啊！细不细？3只！哇塞，3只香这样拜是不是？来呀！戳爆你们的肾，让你们肾亏啊！这个银之刃啊，因为我们知道狼人怕银器啊。你不知道我为什么感觉看起来变态的，是因为我也要对付他们。哎呦，跑了！狼人三兄弟。
Monsieur, what happened? I slew most of them. The last one got away. Grain, I need your arc gun. I'll head up to street level and keep after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
哦，电弧枪，这个狼人看起来蛮难藏的哦。跑了！追捕狼人跑哪去了？小子，我跟你讲，只要被我这个银魔不是这个银师傅追那个怎么讲锁定的人是没办法逃脱的、啊。想跑不可能！来，乖乖束手就擒啊！去哪？这里吗
We need to press forward.
等我前后包夹。来啊，宝贝，大哥哥会关照你的，不要跑啊！
Everyone all right?
Yes.
Percival, we've neutralized the threat on our side.
Good. I managed to capture one of the half-breeds. Rendezvous back at Regent.
Acknowledge. Let's go.
哎呦，就这样放着没问题吗？不会突然爬起来之类的。
Sir, what should we do with him?
Westminster to the catacombs. We'll deal with him later.
Ah, Sir Percival. I thought the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel incursion, Commissioner.
An elementary conjecture. In that event, perhaps this might be of interest.
Whitechapel.
Purely circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
Well, circumstantial evidence can be a tricky animal, my dear Sir Percival. You may think it is pointing at one thing, But shift your point of view slightly, and you may find it pointing in an equally uncompromising manner at something entirely different.
Please, indulge me with your musings, Commissioner.
Well, first the rebellion, and then this Jack,
Oh?
and the Ripper murders. And
看
then
他们手
this. Strange, don't you think, that Whitechapel has become the epicenter of our recent conundrums? We must examine every clue now, you see?
We meet in council 2 days hence. If you would do us the honor of presenting your findings.
You can expect me at Westminster.
Over here, sir.
Do excuse me.
哇，这个人感觉是一个名侦探。
Bloody London traffic.
Mon général, what of the other half-breeds that escaped through Hyde Park? We must pursue them.
No.
Mais notre devoir est de les poursuivre, monsieur.
Marquis, nous ne chassons pas des Anglais sur le nouveau continent. Votre témérité sera requise à un moment opportun.
Oui, mon général. I will be governed by your
Percival.
advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the time being, this must remain a police matter.
Of course.
Something's amiss. The underworld in Whitechapel is known to give safe harbor to the rebellion.
Precisely what troubles me.
Why would so many half-breeds be found in Bedlam?
Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats.
Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
哦，看来他那个骑士团团长哦，一直在怎么讲规避一些事实哦，他就是想要把这东西指向白教坛那个怎么讲，矛头都指
Our
向他
order
们。
has remained steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May his name be forever resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave upset by a new contagion, the rebellion. As long as its campaign of anarchy and terror is allowed to continue, the plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
The Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
外卡
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within.
哦，有叛徒是不是？
We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers? Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass.
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Very well. What says the order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay? Nay.
哎，有人喊反对。
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
你怎么表决的、啊？哎，听上去可以表决是不是？
Our order grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
Sir Percival is most agitated.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something.
哦，看来这个骑士团也是这个怎么讲？哦，多头马车啊，每个人都想要做自己想做的东西啊。哦，有人想要这样做，有人想要那样做，完全没有个交集。 对不对？你这个圆桌会议哦，那个圆桌武士，这个最早也是在这个怎么讲《亚瑟王传奇》里面也是有出现过。圆桌武士
Who are you to question the Council's wisdom?
Yes, Lord Chancellor.
哇塞，搞什么奸情？你看我，我看你，两个人互相依偎在一起，干嘛？只要我在场，你们就不敢讲话，对不对？太害羞，太见外了吧？但是我骑士团的人呢？哦，他们在圆桌上面都有很多家徽哦，哦，就是每个家族的家徽哦，就是他们就会分封爵位啦。所以你看，他们刚才常常讲说什么爵士嘛，然后他们就是也是像那种封建制度，在这个怎么讲英国的时候，哦，应该说欧洲很多国家都是啊，就是所谓这个封建制度，然后每个家族呢会继承一个家徽哦，就代表他们的家族的这个骑士的地位。所以骑士团呢，哦，他就是只是把这个骑士当初就是你知道是那个穿盔甲骑着马战斗的骑士，变成现代拿枪的这个战士。
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America?
Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch, Sir Lucan?
It would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival. Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander! Make him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
哦，骑士团长是他，所以刚才那个老头是总理哦，然后他的儿子是骑士团团长。
Well, we're going in.
Most excellent.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance.
哦，
Secure the necessary materials. Isabel,
立马
a word.
西，哇！
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Igraine were adopted by him, yes?
As they were.
Why would he bring them into such struggle?
Perhaps he wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order, the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis, we need to hurry.
Oui, mon général. Avec plaisir. Monsieur.
葛章没问题嘛？议会表决是反对，结果我们自己跑
Friend
过去。
Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised. Do look after my sister, won't you?
啊，
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
好啦，动画应该快结束了吧？我好像没玩到什么游戏耶。
Always at your service, Sir Galahad.
跟随这个特斯拉，好啦，
Tesla. Just the man.
特斯拉是我的仆下，是不是？因为每个骑士都会有一个骑士随从啊，骑士随从，那他应该也是我的怎么讲随从之一吧？只是我随从为什么
What new developments do you have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so.
哦，发明什么东西？认真就输了，好好找到他。
Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans, on the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
所以嘞。
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around, play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
你说的啊，我喜欢的可以把玩，是不是？来，那你把裤子脱下来，让我好好把玩一下。我说他的裤子，因为他的裤子，我觉得他裤子非常非常的怎么讲，紧身贴身哦。我看看他到底是什么材质做的。哦，这边不错哎。哦，这是什么留声机吗？还是什么奇怪的发明？哦，线圈啊，这时候就有线圈了啊。然后还有电灯哦，飞利浦怎么讲？飞利浦电灯是不是？电灯是谁发明？大家还记得吗？哦，相信一定很多人都不记得电灯是谁发明的啦。哇塞，还有一个发明之王啊！哦，大家都不知道吗？老皮脏了，银王没有，就是跟你说我要看他裤子是什么牌子嘛。哦，这边有东西可以看啊，这个吗？把玩，我不要把玩这个纸啊。
How fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms.
拒绝往来了。
The man is an idiot.
没有，什么我个 win，man win， 那个字是什么字啊 ？G 吗 ？G 什么我个 T？Your friend， 你的朋友啊。其实他那个草写的怎么讲？草写体真的看不懂哎。哦，我觉得我们现在真的是已经不是英文白痴的范畴，是这个草写体我真的看不懂，因为我看英文大部分都只是看那个书面题啊。哦，草写体真的是没在看的。哦呦，还有这个球哎啊！哇，水晶球，好想许愿啊！哎呦，这没问题吗？这个福特数很高哎，电脑会死掉哎，这个可以摸吗？把玩一下，不能把玩吗？哇，看来是不能把玩。那这里呢？哦，新玩具。狙击步枪是不是？可是这也没办法玩啊。那这里呢？哎，你真的是骗我了！你说喜欢都可以把玩，我没看到什么东西可以把玩的啊。有一头猪，什么都没有。年纪轻轻就这样骗人，给我传那个空荡荡的实验室，空有一个盒子，什么都没有啊。这边呢？人类伟大的发明。然后我按了调查之后，他往旁边走。好，看一下。
All gibberish to me.
有看没有懂？我也是。啊，看起来是一个线圈，然后一个机器啦。机器转动之后会带动电线，然后让电灯发亮。哦，所以这就是一个电灯的一个发电机的概念吗？其实会看不懂，搞不好只是乱画。好，尼格拉。耶，后面那个我就懂了啊。哇塞，没问题吧？哇，这个时候的情色海报可真是有这个怎么讲质感啊！我就很喜欢这种东西耶。其实我觉得怎么讲，台湾的那些想发传单啊，常常都在什么饭店，你不是住饭店的时候吗？它底下都会塞传单给你啊，那个真的是做的很烂。你考虑一下嘛，做像这种的海报，我觉得还哦。
Quite an antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators.
古董机器哦。这能够发电，我觉得才厉害吧？这还能够通讯呢，对吧？那个海报如果可以做像这样比较有质感，像那个我们干嘛啦？干嘛
？Please, this way.
啊，新的东西是不是？好了，玩一下。
Here is something you may find interesting. This device allows you to convert between Edison's inefficient direct current and my superior alternating current. Quite handy for overloading and incapacitating certain electrical systems.
爱迪生，可是感觉就只是一个怎么讲，只是一个筒子啊，也不能干嘛用。哎呦
！It's comprised of an inverter, transformer, and rectifier, outfitted with some brass clips to enhance the design. Oh, and a fine leather carrying case. Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational.
对称吗？哦，让它对称是不是？固定左边、右边的真空管。我要怎么固定它？按住吗？哎呦！
It can be a bit difficult.
You never cease to amaze, Nicola.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest whimsy.
没效率的直流电，一阵高潮。爱迪生本来就欠打，哎，这个才对嘛，对不对
84 marksman carbine. Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a telescopic sight. It's ideal for long-range shooting. I would be honored if you would test its efficacy.
With pleasure.
可是这个跟枪居然没在同个膛线上面，没问题吗？射得了吗？看看啦。哎呦，哦，连发的嘞，还有弹夹，我们试试看啊。狙击步枪，感觉起来挺不赖的。哦。
Your skills never cease to amaze me.
那我这样打呢？来，这样呢？没反应了啊，讲不出话了啊。扳机扣不太下去，对不对？你看看这个射不准，不能怪我，这枪真的有问题啊。平衡不错。可是会晃哎，后坐力很强，但还能接受。哦，各种评语啊。其实不错哎，我觉得他其实这个枪算稳定的啦。
Good shot，
真准，开玩笑，我谁啊，对不对？骑士团第一把交椅耶。好了，哦，还可以再放更大，屏住呼吸嘛，按住 L3， 稳定这个呼吸啊。
You may want to avail yourself of the variable magnification. I'll attend to it immediately. So, are there any other of my children that you would like to meet?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. The monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
有人说为什么不在同一个线上面还能射准？我也不知道啊，各种奇妙啊。正常讲应该再往旁边偏移才对啊。哦，拿到望远镜了，没关系啊，我们给他一点鼓励嘛。
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette take the high street from the south end. Galahad and I will move in from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after.
Very well.
哇，卖
Team
萌。
with Galahad.
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day.
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. The insurgents will take umbrage at our incursion into Whitechapel.
Given our little discovery in Mayfair, the London hospital should be our target.
Strange to think Lycans would find sanctuary here, is it not, monsieur?
You really believe the rebels are collaborating with the half-breeds?
The Lord Chancellor is convinced of it. I have my doubts.
Do you trust anyone, mon général?
Never accept. Always question. It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries.
哇 ，always open， 而且他活几百年嘞。因为其实骑士团主角大概有活了还蛮久的，可能80-90岁有了。因为他们是这个怎么讲
？All of you, we can expect hot work here.
前面很热闹嘛，喝了圣水的圣骑士啊，所以年纪都很大。
A nest of cut purses, collaborators, and whoremongers. I knew it very differently once.